and then turn it over to the media.
An impressive performance. Tell us, a little bit about your night.
I stuck to my game plan. I exactly knew how this opponent is, what is he doing, what is he not doing, and I exactly know who I am, what I'm doing, and I went to the game plan and made it.
Tell us about the stoppage. It seemed to be,
Yeah, I knew. It's kind of my style. When I go and fight inside, inside the clinch, I knew with the uppercuts when I'm close to him, I went to the uppercut with the uppercuts inside, and that was really hurtful. And especially the knees, I heard him every time the knee connected. I heard him. He was like, whoa, every time. I knew I have him, and it was done. And then
we'll now go to our.
He went down, and then I followed with a couple of punches, and I even once stopped because I thought the referee's gonna stop it because it was like too much damage, but the referee wouldn't let it go, so I was continuing to punch.
We'll now go to our media, Santiago.
Alan, congratulations on a beautiful performance, sir. That was some beautiful striking. Do you think the referee should have stopped the fight a little bit earlier?
Yes, I think so too, because he was already in the clinch. I made a lot of damage in the clinch, and he was screaming in the clinch, especially with the knees, and he went down and he was not doing nothing at all. And I followed with a couple of punches, and then I stopped a little bit, but the referee was not letting go, stopping it. So I thought before this guy comes up and comes back to the fight, I just finish it. And yeah, that's what I've done.
And then last thing for me, Bellator is thinking about going to Amsterdam next year. Is that a place where you would like to compete in the future?
Of course, all of Europe. We are European. It's like Amsterdam is our neighborhood. Like it's very close. Of course, I would like to, but I would also love to that Bellator comes to Germany. That would be crazy. We've seen other big organizations coming to Germany, and if Bellator does this stuff, I'm ready to hold the main event.
Lenny March.
How's it going, Alan? Are you good, Jip?
Go ahead, Lenny.
Hello. Oh, sorry, I didn't understand. I'm sorry.
Oh, are you good, yeah?
I'm good, very good.
Yeah. So congratulations on a good win and a good performance against Ryan Scope. So that's 6 wins on the bounce from you now, and a good win over a good fight in Ryan Scope. He's had some good victories in his career and fought some really good names in Bellator. What's next for Alan Omer?
Like I said it in the cage, I came to this organization to go for a title run. I'm not here to have a couple of fights and look good and so on. I go straight for a title fight. I want to go this path, and definitely if you saw Ryan's last 2 fights, he fought like Pitbull, and Pitbull was like he brought him to a split decision, and Pitbull had a really hard time. And Pitbull is a very great veteran of the sport, especially in Bellator, and maybe that's the next step. Get to Pitbull, or I would even like to fight Peter Qualley in Dublin, or I don't know, Benson Henderson. I just want to fight the top guys, nothing else.
How did it feel to finally fight in front of fans, and how did it feel to that's my first question. So how did it feel to finally fight in front of fans, and how did it feel to fight on a historic event in Bellator France, the first ever held a major organization going to France, and you were on the show? So how did that feel?
Yeah, that was okay. Like without any fans, it's very difficult because you're not so hyped up before. It was okay. There was still a couple of fans. It was okay. I thought it would be worse for me, but it was okay. And of course, the historic event in Paris, that's awesome, and it's also really awesome to be part of it. I'm an old school fighter. I fight now for how many years? 13 years now, and I exactly know how difficult it was for France and even for Germany, but especially for France to get big MMA events. They made in the past MMA events without ground and pound and smaller events, and I know how it was, and it's great to be part of this history.
Well, congratulations on a good win, and hopefully see you back in the cage soon.
Thank you. Hope to.
Donna?
Alan, congratulations on a great performance. I want to pick up on something you just mentioned there. You want to fight Peter Qualley in Dublin. Why Peter Qualley?
Because it's like if I fight, I've seen Peter Queally and Ryan Scope in Dublin, and the atmosphere. I just saw the fight, and the atmosphere was great. And I just want to go in his home, in his town, and in front of his people, and have this atmosphere and these people. That would be crazy. That's why I think about Peter Queally, because that would be just the most exciting thing in my life. That's why I want to fight him.
Alan, you mentioned as well the Pitbull brothers. You want to fight, Patricky first and then Patricio. Patricky's always responding whenever a fighter calls him out. He'll always get back on social media whenever I tweet about it to him. What's your message to Patricky Pitbull?
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill both pitbulls. I want to be the pitbull killer in Bellator, and I'm gonna be the pitbull killer because I saw how shit he was doing with Ryan Scope. Like he had a really hard time, and I just went through Ryan like it was nothing, and that's how I plan also to go through pitbull, and that's gonna happen for sure.
Alan, congratulations! Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Rick Sanchez.
Yep. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you very much.
My question is, for next time when Bellator comes to Europe, do you have a precise location or precise fighter do you want to fight for your dream match to come up?
Like I said in the cage before, I would love to fight Peter Queally in Dublin, because the atmosphere in Dublin, when Peter fights there, it's just amazing, and it's something very special, and I want to be part of this. And of course, also I would love Bellator to come to Germany, and maybe in my city, Stuttgart. It's a big city. You never know.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Alan. Thank you very much for the time. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Peace.